I'm going to record, but don't worry, it stays on me. When we do this class, I'm trying to bring more of an emphasis towards breathing, but that can be broken into a lot of different compartments. There are people, when they talk about breathing, they're talking about the cocktail of gases that come into the body that have a way of relaxing or exciting the nervous system. If it was a cocktail, it'd be like oxygen and carbon dioxide. And if you breathe in and out through your nose, it's meant to be more balanced. I'm actually not going to talk about the chemical cocktail, and I'm going to focus more on the muscular action and how it affects the nervous system. So the 2 or 3 things that I'm going to be working on today is, we talked about every time you take a breath, there's a huge muscular action. You're doing it from the minute you're born to the minute you die, and that diaphragm, and it's going up and down like a piston. So within that, people put nice names on it, but someone called it resonant breathing. And the idea is if you can continue a breath between 5 to 7 breaths, in other words, 6 breaths a minute, which is a lot slower than normal, what happens with that cadence, that rhythm, is it has an effect on your brain waves. It has an effect on your blood pressure, and it has an effect, blah, 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 just something. It has an effect on something else. That's what we're aiming for, okay? 6 breaths per minute. Now, normally I'll have some cool music playing in the background, which I should do. I actually should put something on that you don't have to hear as long as I do. Then we could be jamming away. And when that goes, the idea is that we're doing 2 things. We don't want to change our rhythm. So in the static postures, we talked about this before, how we do the vinyasa, how the body moves with the breath. But in the static postures, I want you to think of variables. And every time you're in a static posture, your mind can navigate to a very specific area in the body. But as soon as I start playing origami and say, now do this with the body, and now wouldn't this be nice to do it here? It literally changes the topography or the landscape of the body. So when I ask you to find stillness, there's another element of don't move the eyes, don't move the thing, and even the breath. The breath has to move, so that's the only variable. So what we do is we control that variable by making it rhythmic and constant on the inhale and the exhale. I don't know if that handshake helps. It's like wax on, wax off. But when we breathe, we're going to reduce the variables, and we'll see how it goes. So I don't even know if what I said made sense. You could just go with the flow and see what happens. Leave this. If you ever try this wood, it's lovely. It's called Palo Santo. I think it just means holy wood, but it smells gorgeous. One of my favorite smells. And we'll get trucking now. So standing at the front of your mat, hands together. And I'm going to ask you to take, hang on, just get this right, to take a deep breath in and out. And I actually want you to feel your breath fill up your chest. Now, I'm practicing something, I don't know if you can hear it, it's called Ujjayi breathing. I just want you to call it ocean breath and make that sound be something that tells you or informs the body. So it's both ways. You're informing the body of when it's going through a struggle. I imagine like sandpaper taking out the knots in wood, making it all smooth, or a brush stroke when you're cleaning the floor. So that's the rhythm. On our next inhale, arms wide overhead. Inhale. Exhale down. I'm not going to talk too much about the mechanics. Inhale, open the heart, just the breath. Exhale, right leg back into a lunge. Inhale, top of the push-up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, open heart, hips and throat. Down dog, exhale. Slow, smooth breath. You can walk your feet on the spot, but keep it going with your breath. Come to stillness and just take one breath in stillness. Right leg to the air, inhale. Right foot between the hands, exhale. Step forward, lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold the body, exhale. Arms wide and overhead, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Now I'm going to be doing simpler postures. Inhale up. We're going to develop a rhythm. Inhale, open the heart. Left leg back into a lunge, exhale. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, open heart, hips and throat. Down dog, exhale. Slow and smooth breath. If you have any more kinks to work out, work them out. Deep breath in and stillness. And let that breath go. On your next inhale, left leg up. Foot between the hands, exhale. Step forward, lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold the body, exhale. Arms wide and overhead, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Now we're going to try and jump back this time. Arms overhead, inhale. If it doesn't work, don't worry. Hands wide down, exhale. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Step or jump back to Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, open the heart, hips and throat. Down dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in, heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Step or jump forward. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Arms wide and overhead, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Just continuing that. Nothing changes here. Inhale up. If you step back, just change the length of each step. Exhale down. Lengthen spine, inhale. Step or jump back, exhale. Inhale, open heart, hips and throat. Down dog, exhale. Deep breath in. And out. And on your next inhale, heels high, hips high. Exhale, knees bend, look between hands. Step or jump forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Arms wide overhead, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, open heart, hips and throat. Down dog, exhale. Deep breath in. And inhale, heels back. Knees bend, exhale. Step or jump forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Arms widen overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And now we're doing Surya Namaskar. Bend your knees, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Lengthen, inhale. Step or jump back, exhale. Inhale, open heart, hips and throat. Down dog. Left foot to 45. Right foot between the hands. Inhale, up warrior one. Exhale down, chaturanga. So you're just swaying up and down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll do the second side. Right foot to 45, left foot between the hands. Inhale up. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, open heart, hips and throat. Exhale down dog and breathe. So that's Surya Namaskar. Find the rhythm, find the stillness. Deep breath in. And inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees bend and look. Step or jump forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose. Standing. Exhale, hands to heart. We're doing the same thing, but we're going to lead with the left. Chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or jump back. Inhale, open. Down dog, exhale. This time, right foot to 45, left foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, open heart, hips and throat. Exhale, down dog. We'll do the second side. Left foot to 45, right foot between the hands. Inhale up. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees bend, step or jump forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Standing, exhale, hands to heart. Last round. Bend your knees, chair. Exhale down. Lengthen, inhale. Step or jump back, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, down, down. Right foot, left foot to 45, right foot between the hands. Inhale up. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, open. Exhale, down, down. Second side. Inhale up. So, and then move into warrior one with the left leg forward. I apologize. Exhale down, chaturanga. Last one. Well done. Inhale, open. Exhale, down, down. On your next inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees bend, look between hands. Separate jump forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Utkatasana. Standing. Lovely. Exhale, hands to heart. Feet hip distance. Hands to the waist. Exhale. Inhale, open the heart, open the throat. Exhale, hinge and fold. 2 fingers around the big toe. Shoulders away from ears. Inhale, reach the heart away from the hips. Exhale, fold the body down. Listen to your breath. Let your eyes anchor in one point. Inhale, halfway out. Exhale, hands to the waist. Letting go to spine. Inhale all the way up to standing. And interlace your fingers. I'm going to call it church steeple or James Bond. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Hips forward. Exhale, soften. Reach out of the feet. Push the hips forward to reach in and lengthen the back. Reach the arms back. And exhale, hands back to the heart. Really good. Wow. Now we're going for a wide-legged squat. Malasana, garland pose. Turn the toes slightly out. I'm going to get a straight line with elbow to elbow. Release the hips down. And lift the heart up. Deep breath in. And when you're ready, come on up. Very nice. Awkward pose, toe stand. Inhale, heels high, off the ground, and hands up in line with the shoulders. Exhale, you're going to bend your knees till the knee joint is at 90 degrees. So not all the way down where the hips are the same height as the knees, but the knee joint is 90 degrees. Let your eyes settle on one point and breathe. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale, heels high, hands high. Exhale, heels down, hands to heart. Very nice. I'm just moving to a different mat so it's more visible. So we are left leg forward for triangle pose. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, soften shoulders, soften forward, soften down, triangle. Open your heart. The sooner you can let your eyes anchor on one point, the sooner your mind can navigate to where the tension needs to be released in the body. Deep breath in. Look down, bend the front knee, and come on up. It looks like the same pose, it's completely different action in the back legs, strengthening it. Ardha Chandrasana, when you're ready. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, back hand to the waist. I'm going to windmill forward, find my balance on the front leg, and come all the way down. Now the back toes are going to point out to 90 degrees. So the foot is parallel to the ground. Inhale, open the heart. Deep breath in. Look down, bend the standing leg, and come back up. So from here, I'm going to go straight into Tibetan Warrior, which means your back knee is going to bend, your front leg straightens, the front toes lift. Arms wide, my back hand is going dropping down, but I'm really reaching the front hand up and leaning back. So I'm lengthening the side waist of the front side of the body. I'm breathing, almost like reverse warrior. Take a deep breath in and the fourth pose on one side, and I don't want to go too much on one side, but this is it. We're going incrementally deeper, is we're going to do the bind in right angle pose. So I'm going to go to warrior two legs. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend the front knee. This time I'm weighing the hand down to the inside of the front leg and open the chest. And then the top arm is going to go behind the back, where the bottom hand can slide down from elbow to armpit near the inside of the front knee, and then we can bind the arms. That's really nice. Now, slowly start to straighten your front leg in the bind. Bend your front knee, release the bind, and come on all the way up. Now straight away, we're going to do those 5 poses on the second side. So we're going to start with triangle pose, turn. Inhale, open. Exhale, soften shoulders, lengthen forward, triangle pose. Really nice. Deep breath in. Now look down, bend the front knee, come up. Second pose is half moon. So like triangle, we're going to inhale, arms wide. Back hand is going to go to the waist. We're going to windmill forward so the back leg comes off the ground. Balanced posture. Half moon. Your back toes are going to point straight out to 90 degrees and open your chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, look down, bend the standing leg, and work your way back up. Really nice, lovely control. So from here now we're doing, it's called Tibetan Warrior. You're going to bend your back knee, lift your front toes, and lift up. Front arm, lean back and reach the top wrist away from the waist. Deep breath in and back. Okay, so that's 3 of the 5. Now we're going to right angle pose bind. Inhale, open. Exhale, windmill down to the inside of the front foot. Open the chest. You can always stop here. Top arm goes behind the back. Bottom hand slides from elbow near the knee. Armpit, and you take the bind. Look down and start to straighten your front leg. And then twist your shoulders and look up again. Look down, bend the front knee, release the mind, and slowly come on up. Do the little hip swivel. Standing at the front of the mat, move your hips around in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change direction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Legs wide. Exhale, hands to the waist, belly button to spine. Elbows forward. Inhale, elbows back, chest open, throat open. Exhale, hinge and fold. And even if the fingers in line with toes, the weight is actually more in the toes than the heels, without the heels coming off the ground. Fold the body down. Inhale halfway out. Turn your left toes to 45 degrees out. Basically, it'll be facing towards the corner of the mat. And you're either going to use your hands in prayer. And I always talk about the 3 areas of the arm that we use to go deeper. It starts at the hand, goes to the elbow, and finally the shoulder. So as I push the knee out with the elbow, maybe I can slide near the armpit and turn the palms to the sky, opening the chest, releasing down into a stretch. And I'm going to push into that left leg, come up to center. I'm going to start with my hands in prayer, turn my right toes to 45. I'm using that right elbow to hold the knee out. And as I sink deeper, I'm sliding from elbow, sliding towards the armpit. Hands wide, turn the palms up towards the sky, open the chest, and breathe. And hands back, push the right leg and all the way up. Really nice. So that'll be a nice time to shift from that to Parsvattanasana, pyramid pose. You know the hand position. It's either when it's behind the back, it's knuckle to knuckle or palm to palm. It helps me open my shoulders if I do the palm to palm. So that's the one I'm thinking. But it doesn't matter, it's what suits your body. Left leg forward, right leg back. Square the hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, heart reaches forward, creating as large an arc as comfortable until we reach our final destination where we learn and practice to melt. Now, it doesn't mean you're melting the whole body. Some parts are actively encouraging opening or melting somewhere else. Freeing the body, making space. Take a deep breath in. Release both hands to the ground. Put both hands to the outside of the left leg. And with the left hand grounded somewhere between the ground and the outside of the foot, inhale. Sorry, I should have said, with the right hand grounded to the outside of the left foot. Inhale, left hand up for Parita Trikonasana. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands down, bend the front knee. Now we're getting ready for Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana A. Bend the front knee, back foot is grounded. Imagine you're lifting from the back foot up to the sky. Back foot stays grounded. You're lifting out of it and up, warrior one. Exhale, feel the baby toe of the back foot connect. Exhale, bend the front knee. Square your shoulders to the front of the mat. And sink down. Now soften your shoulders, your gaze back. Open your throat. Reach with the hands. The action of lengthening and the softening around the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. We're not done. The last version, that's like right elbow to the outside of the left knee. If you feel like bringing your back heel up because you have to, we'll keep an action of rooting the heel back. So that action of the leg. So elbow, hand, elbow, armpit outside the front leg. If you can't keep the back heel down, do. And twisting it up. Listen to your breath. And hands down, step the back foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Arms wide and overhead. Inhale up. Exhale, hard. And we're going to do those 4 poses on the second side. So we start with pyramid pose. Make a choice with your hand position. And again, there's a phrase I think in golf. I don't play golf. I don't want to pretend I do. But you hurry to the ball and take your time on the shot. So we're navigating into the posture quicker, but not rushing, so we can relax in the posture. Right leg forward, left leg back. Square your hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Deep breath in. Release your hands to the ground. And I'm actually going to go a little bit longer in the stance because folding the body is different to spiraling the spine. So I'm going to bring my back leg back. And that will help my hips get lower. So my body will be more, my spine will be more neutral, parallel to the ground as it spirals. This time, left hand to the baby toe side of the right foot. Inhale, right arm to the sky. And deep breath in, exhale, hands down. Then the front knees, we get ready for Virabhadrasana A. Deepen your stance. Back foot is grounded. Inhale, hands in prayer up to warrior one. Exhale, square your hips. Bend your front knee, belly button to spine. Inhale, reach the hands, open the chest and throat. Exhale, soften the hands and throat back. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Left elbow outside right knee. For twist. Lunge twist. Look down, both hands to the ground, step the back foot forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold the body. Arms wide, inhale all up standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Now I'm going to call this swaying tree. Swaying tree. Here we go. Pull your left knee into the chest. Grab the left foot with the right hand. So it's half lotus preparation. Now, yeah. And drop the knee down. Good. So the knee feels like it's opening. It's actually a lotus. So the idea of the lotus pet is that it opens the flower. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Good. Now I'm pushing my left hip to the side, but reaching my left armpit away from the hip. And this is where I get to sniff my armpit. Maybe look up to the hand. Take a deep breath in. Ooh, and out. Whoa. See, when I'm falling, I said breathe in and let go. Second side. Now, I did hurt my right ankle. Wham. Other side. Right knee up. Right ankle across. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, right arm up. Feel the elbow and the knee move away from each other. And then help that opening by turning your gaze to help open that side body more. Take a deep breath in. And out. Whew. That's nice. I have to do this. You don't have to. 1, 2, 3, and only 4. Change. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you'll see this, that fits nicely into the next pose. Left foot, we call it curtsy. Here we go. Left foot behind. Now, if I push into that left leg, I'm reaching and twisting a ball with the left hand reaching up. And I'm just going to twist. So it's very similar to the last ball pose. If I twist that ball and look up, and push into the left leg, I should open that left waist, open my chest, look up to the top hand. Deep breath in. And slowly ease a little bit out of it. And once your shoulders are aligned again, just same side, we're just going to cross the elbows and take the bind for eagle variation. And then curtsy down, where we bend both knees. So the left knee goes on the outside of the right calf, elbows outside the front top knee, arms move forward like a drawbridge, chin to chest, breathe. Deep breath in. Now we're going to do the same 2 poses on the side. So first release the arms, come on up to standing. And I'm just going to call it an A-frame or star. This time right leg goes behind left. And I'm using that action of the right leg to push and reach the right hand up. I imagine I'm holding a ball, the bottom of the ball, and top, like literally like the polar opposites, twisting the North Pole a little bit, South Pole a little bit. And don't turn your chest. Don't allow the body to turn. Just open the side ribs. Your head can turn. It starts at the armpit, then at the gaze to the elbow, and eventually the gaze to the top hand. Push into the back leg as you lift that top arm up and away. Deep breath in. Soften the shoulders, soften the shoulders. And now go into your curtsy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the arms, right over left to the elbow. Take a bind. Curtsy down. Elbows outside the front knee. Forearms forward. And breathe. Soften the neck. Sleeping swan neck. When you're ready, release the arms. Inhale up, get your legs wide on the mat. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, gotta go up to spine. Inhale, arms straight, move away from the back, chest opens. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way down. Inhale all the way up to standing. I just saw these things in the frame. I'll move them out of the way. And now come back to the front of your mat. Chair pose. Bend your knees. Listen to your breath. Utkatasana chair pose. Fierce pose. That's beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right leg back into a lunge. Drop your back knee. Let your back foot go flat. And rock the weight forward. Really work. In this case, the front knee should be just over the toes. So you are getting a stretch here in the knee. And with hands in prayer for low lunge, inhale, hands in prayer. Soften, reaching the hand, soften the throat back. Push the back toenails into the mat. Hands to the ground on the inside of the front foot. The front foot is going to heel toe to the edge of the mat and it's going to point out at 45 degrees. And then you're going to come down to your elbows. You can leave the back knee on the ground if it's okay. And soften and melt down. Now, when you're ready, I'm going to call it wild thing. We're going to, that front leg, your left leg is going to go back to downward dog, and we're going to do three-legged dog where the left foot stays in the sky. So from here, I'm lifting my back toes, left leg backing up, reach, and then open the hip. Now I'm going to turn it into a side body balance. So when I reach the left hand up to the sky, the idea is that I want to feel that balance. I want to feel the action of the muscles. Keep me balanced. And I bend the left knee and slowly bring it behind my body till my body drops down. Now inhale, lift the body up, open and reach. Take a deep breath in. Now that same left leg is going to come all the way back and forward and go move into pigeon pose. So I'm bringing that left leg all the way forward and soften into pigeon. Release the back toes, mat down. Deep breath in and out. Lift your body up. I'm just going to go straight into bend your back knee, grab your back. Good. Open your chest and breathe. Dropping your right hip down as you do. And slowly release that leg and go back to downward facing dog. Walk your feet in the spot. Get nice and loose. Just feel your body squeeze the tension out, left and right, moving the hips. Oh. Now bring your inhale right leg back up. Exhale right foot forward for low lunge. Back knee down, back foot flat. I'm going to rock the weight forward. So the knee is pretty much over the front toes, dropping the hips down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hips soften forward. Chest and arms soften back. Deep breath in. Hands down to the ground on the inside of the front foot. Front foot, heels, toe slightly out with the toe points 45 or to the edge of the mat. Drop your hips forward and down, drop down to your elbows. Sleeping lizard. And slowly lift up. This time the right leg is going to come off the ground for three-legged down dog. And then we're going to open to a side body balance. So back toes tuck, back knee lifts, right leg lifts back and up, and open to the side body balance. Take a deep breath in, top knee bends, slowly bring it behind the body, land on the toes, allow the body to sink down, then rebound back up and open. Deep breath in, And right hand down, left leg, sorry, right leg into pigeon. So we're doing the second side. When your body's ready, allow it to melt forward and down. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. Let it go. Lift your upper body on the inhale. Bend your back leg on the exhale, grab the floor. Inhale, open your heart. Open your throat, open your gaze. Release the back foot. Let the back leg slide around for Janu Shirshasana, sitting tree pose. Hands to the outside of the straight leg. Inhale, tall. Exhale, heart towards ankle crease. Gaze towards the big toe. And we're just going to change sides straight away. And forward. That's really nice. Very nice. Now, you're going to turn. I'm going to change legs. And I'm going to turn my right foot slightly out. And I'm going to roll the calf. So I'm going to grab the calf, move it, physically grab it so I can make more space for my knee to open. And sink down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, heart towards the ankle crease. Fold the body forward. Keep the hips releasing down. And up. Change sides. Roll the calf out. Release the hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And up. Now listen here, just the left leg this time. Just the left foot goes to the outside of the right knee. And then the right foot bends. Good. Left hand behind the body. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist. And take a bind. Let your gaze release. Just look forward. And we're going to go from spinal twist to knee pile. So to do that, I want you to bring your left foot from the knee, the left foot closer to the right hip. Let the foot go flat. Twist your hips, one knee on top of the other. Sit back and fold forward. And up, really nice. So we're going to do those same two things on the other side. It'll be the twist, then the knee pile, and then we'll play it out. So I'm going to bring my right foot to the outside of the left. Right hand behind the body, left hand to the sky, inhale. Exhale, bind. Let your gaze release to look forward. And now we're going to go for knee pile. Bring my right foot towards my left hip. Twist my hips like I'm tightening a jar. One knee should end up on top of the other. And sit down, hinge forward. Slowly lift your body up and get your legs as wide as possible. Inhale, lift. Exhale, heart reaches forward again, working that arc, and fold the body forward. Hold the outside of the foot. Inhale up. Now, listen, bring your legs together. It looks like the same pose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend the right knee, only to anchor my hands behind it so I can roll my spine down. That's all I'm doing. Once my body's on the ground, I'm going to bring the left foot up, and anywhere I can grab on the left foot, I do, even if I have to bend the knee to grab it. Now, with the right leg, there's two things I want you to do. Push the right heel forward and push the right knee down into the ground. So those two actions, the right heel forward on the mat, right knee down. Slowly open the left leg out to the side, gaze to your right hand, that's extended in line with your shoulder. Now bring the leg back to center. Hold the back of the leg. And I'm going to ask you to belly button to spine, lift your head and shoulders up, and see if you can lift your body towards that high leg. Again, right heel forward, right knee feels like it's anchoring down. Good, and relax. Now we're going to do those same two poses on the second side. Here we go. I'm going to hold somewhere along the right foot. Let the left leg extend forward, left heel down, right leg up. And so that left leg is active, that's our anchor. And then slowly move the right leg out to the side. Leg back up. Hold the back of the leg, belly button to spine, lift your body towards that leg. Listen to your breathing. Good. And slowly, when you're ready, rock up. And now stay on the ground. What I want you to do, let's have a look at the time. Yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of core. But you know what? Yeah, hollow body. So for hollow body, you're going to let the thumbs interlace like that. And the idea is I'm going to bend my knees because I want to roll my spine down. Now, once I roll my spine down, I don't want my shoulders to touch the ground, just the lower back. And if I can reach the legs, point the toes, and lift the arms away and breathe. So the arms are going to go in line with the ears, the biceps, and you're going to lift and breathe. Reach the toes away like you're trying to ring a doorbell. Deep breath in and relax down. Whew. Oh. It depends how much you work it. So that one is subjective. It's like you might kind of do an easy version or you might really challenge yourself. The next one is more traditional, Navasana, boat pose. When you're ready, lift the body up and hold. Open the heart. And down. Well done. Now, we should have juiced up those hip flexors in that one. We're going to go into wheel pose. I think everybody here is much more open than I am. And I think we did this last week. If you give a name to a preparation posture and make that a posture, then I notice sometimes people will be like, oh, I didn't get there. So I'm going to call the first version reverse tripod headstand. And all that means is that when you bring your hands over your head and lift onto the top of your head, you're doing a reverse tripod headstand. That might be your pose for today. Whatever version, practice breathing. So we will do reverse tripod headstand for 4 breaths, come down and then make a choice to go for full Chakrasana or Urdhva Dhanurasana. So here we go. Lift up onto the head, walk the hands in, make a tripod between the hands and the head and breathe. Deep breath in and down again. Now, I do want to know how that felt on some of your necks, because compression is nice, gripping is not nice. Here we go. We're going to see if we can push up into full wheel pose or do Dhanurasana. If that doesn't work for you, trust me, do bridge pose, which releases the neck. Bridge is where your head's on the ground and just your hips lift. And down. Whew. A nice pose to do after that is knees into the chest, very gentle. Gently rock side to side. Turn that left and right sway into an elliptical movement, almost like a circle, but more linear with a curve. So you're still going left and right, you're just creating a curve when you change direction. Change direction with that circular curve. Now, I call this before breaststroke knees. I put my hands physically on my knees and move them around in a circle. Pay attention to your lower back, your hips, your inner thighs, your pelvic floor. Change direction. Go from here to happy baby pose. Now, I'm going to ask you to let the right leg extend forward. I'm just going to draw the left knee across the body for a spinal twist. Very gentle, very relaxed spinal twist. Sometimes when I do a spinal twist, I imagine that even though I feel like all the work is in the lower body, twisting the hips, imagine that your hips twist all the way up to release your neck. So let your head relax and revolve your spine till you feel a stretch in your neck. Come back. Forward to knee, give it a squeeze. Kiss your knee. Change legs. Go to spinal twist. Right leg across the body. And back to center. Forward to knee, give it a kiss. A kiss them. Now I'm going to ask you to squeeze your forehead to both your knees. So bring in symmetry through action. Deep breath in. Exhale forward to both knees. Release into Shavasana. Let the feet be as wide as the mat. Let the feet fall outwards, nice and soft. Release any tension. In the excess tension is a better way to say it, in the lower back of the neck. Any place you feel that you might be holding along the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Palms turn to the sky. Arms move away from the body so you're not holding near the armpit, and you slight little hugging of the shoulder blades towards the center of the spine. Back of the neck is long. The face is soft. We start to slowly let go of the breath. I'm going to ask you to be still. Commit to stillness for just a few minutes. Set the timer for 5 minutes Shavasana. If you feel like staying longer, you stay. Slowly, when you're ready, take a deep breath in. And just let your head turn side to side, like your ears listening to your shoulder, lengthening one side of your neck. Now you notice it doesn't actually rock like in a linear way. When you turn your head from lying down, it rolls almost in a semicircle. You got that rainbow feeling as you move in a semicircle. So just let that fluid movement lengthen your neck muscles one more time. And this time let your head center. And then I'm going to ask you to move your fingers and toes. Again, the nerve endings first in the brain. And then I'm going to ask you to squeeze your hands, squeeze your toes, stretch your hands, stretch your toes. Squeeze the fingers in. Stretch the hands and fingers out. Now on this squeeze, I'm going to say turn the palms down. And as you squeeze the toes, turn towards each other. So there's an inward feeling. And then on the stretch, the toes go out and the palms turn to the sky and the chest opens. So do that a few more times like pulses. Squeeze in, moving inwards and tightening. And then stretching out, opening and freeing. Add the breath. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Now rotate your wrists and your ankles, bringing freedom to the wrists and the ankle joint. Change direction. Inhale your arms over your head. Lengthen. You're feeling your arms away from each other. And this time inhale, lengthen the left side of the body more than the right. And the right side more than the left. And back to center. Bend your knees. Roll to the right side into a fetal position. And then work your way to a seated position if it's comfortable for your body. Now, I think I might have lost one or two. Let's see. And if you can, you're going to sit cross-legged. Oh. And so there's a logic in yoga that when you are moving in effort or doing the postures with effort, that you're trying to find ease. The three stages, the three phases are called tamasic, which is kind of doesn't want to move, rajasic moves too much, and then sattvic is that balanced state. When we're lying down, it's very easy to fall asleep, but it's very easy to relax. So imagine you're doing exactly what you're doing lying down, but with your spine taut. So think of this as an expression of a balanced state, but you're finding that same stillness. I'm going to set a time for you to be still for 3 minutes. And slowly, when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and bring your hands together. Thumbs to the forehead for clarity of thought. Thumbs to the lips for clarity of speech. Thumbs to the heart for clarity of action. So we're clear in everything we think, everything we say, and everything we do. Namaste. I apologize for my dog barking out there. He has some friends he just barks at. And I'll hit the stop button.